They are predicting that heroin will be so much less in 10 years because it will all be fentanyl. Okay, I'm just giving you what's out there, what we're seeing. Here are the symptoms of this herbal incense or fake marijuana. Here are some of the effects. And that prescription medication. Right now, a big trend with young people, especially seniors, especially advanced placement students who are doing lots of these testings, is taking Adderall and taking Xanax. Not from a prescription, but a street version of that. In Monmouth County last year, we seized 400,000 Xanax bars, all laced with fentanyl. This is heroin, a lethal dose. This is a lethal dose of fentanyl. It's 100 times more potent than morphine. Why I also tell you is, as educators, let's say someone went down in a bathroom, please know if there's a substance there, you can also be reacted by that. We have had police officers who have gone down because fentanyl was always around when they were cleaning up the site. Since its inception, we've had a 2,000% increase in safety. New Jersey Cares is a pretty cool website. I told you we're pretty progressive here. This is a real-time dashboard of the opioid crisis in the state of New Jersey. Now, right now, the biggest increase, just so you're aware, is 18 to 24-year-old white males. So that is your seniors who are going to college. In particular, this kind of conversation would be super important with that age group. If it's not your students that you're dealing with, please know that it might be their parents. So I also say that. Because a lot of young people, heroin is not a scary thing, because they know someone who's suffering with substance use disorder. But if you look here, this is from January through February 2019. We had 240 overdose deaths. From January 1st to April, it went up to 741. This is naloxone or Narcan administrations from January to November of 2018. It was almost 15,000. From January to February, it was already 2,000. So if you use that number for the months, it would surpass it. This is probably the most staggering for me, what I do. From January 1st to January 15th, we had that many opioid prescriptions written in the state of New Jersey. From January till the end of March, we had this many opioid prescriptions that were written in the state of New Jersey. And this is Monmouth County data. From January 1st, suspected overdoses were 42. They didn't have a number for this. And the opioid prescription, this is supposed to be 2019, was 52, almost 52,000 in Monmouth County. Okay, but this was 2 weeks ago, so I promise you it's probably different at this point because it's a real-time dashboard. They always kind of update it. Why is that important when you're rating grants? This site is a really good grant to get your numbers right. Okay? We do have a 911 bill. When I talk to young people, I'm doing tons of pre-prom assemblies. When I talk to your young people in your high school, we will cover these two. If they take nothing else from us, this is the most important thing they take too. The 911 bill states in the state of New Jersey, if they are under the age of 21 and they're at a party and someone has been drinking alcohol and they have alcohol poisoning, if they pick up the phone, call 911 and stay on the phone with the authorities, they and the person they are helping, even though they're not 21, will have no civil or criminal charges brought against them. The Good Samaritan law states if a family member or a friend or you yourself have used an illegal drug, the person there overdoses, and even though it's in your system, when the police come, there will be no civil or criminal charges put up. The same goes for if you Narcan someone, you cannot have any civil or criminal charges put up against you. The state of New Jersey has a new law. Every person, one person in every building will have to be Narcan trained. Normally that goes to the nurse. Schools that we work closely with will try and push for athletic directors or coaches to be trained also, because after school nurses kind of go home and you have other people that are in the school buildings. If you're interested in just a person, there's tons of free Narcan training in the state of New Jersey. It's about an hour. When you do it, you get your little tiny kit that you can have. Last slide, just the other things to keep in your pocket. I used to be able to say carfentanil wasn't here. Carfentanil has been found in New Jersey, so it is here now. That is 10,000 times as potent as morphine. So 100 times more potent than fentanyl. A single size of a grain of salt can kill you. Okay, that has been found here in the state of New Jersey. Our marijuana is being laced with heroin and fentanyl, so lots of young people say it's only weed. I say, is it? Because I don't know that answer. Again, think of it as a business thing. Nicotine toothpicks are becoming really a big thing right now. So if you start seeing high school students walking around with toothpicks in their mouth, again, if they are nicotine addicted, they cannot or don't want to bring the vape in. If they suck on the nicotine, they'll get a fresh strain of nicotine. If they bite it, they'll get a surge of nicotine. Kratom is here in New Jersey. Most of the time you can purchase these in those wellness shops that are popping up all over with CBD oil. Kratom is a plant-based material from Southeast Asia that creates a euphoric effect. It is legal, again, will not come up on a yard screen because it doesn't have any drugs. But it's very popular. Adolescents to try. And if you don't know who he is, that's Little Peep. Why I show you that is because if I show kids that, they know exactly who he is, and they know when Xanny bars occurred. He overdosed from Xanny bars, but when tested, all of his Xanny bars performance was affected also. And that's my information. The last thing I will share with you up here, if you are a school safety team and you are looking through bags or prom or overnights, there's lots of trips happening right now. This looks like a brush. This is actually a flask. Okay, I don't want to know if you're taking it to PNC this year. That being said, lots of those all of these little one-time use devices, especially could fit right into that. Okay, so not necessarily just alcohol. Some of you might have just thought I was thirsty in like Arizona. This is actually weighted, so if you picked it up, you wouldn't feel. This is actually a stash can also. Okay. This, women in the room, we know that this is much larger than a traditional size. But if you have a male teacher who's looking in bags, they would go nowhere near this, first of all. And us, if we put it in a bag with other stuff, we would overlook it pretty easily. This is sold in a six-pack on Amazon.com. They're all flat. So we saw a huge increase in these for prom last year. Of young girls starting them in. This is probably the craziest one I've ever seen. This actually has Oreo cookies in it. And if you touch it, you would never feel it. This is actually a stitch. Okay, so young people going on an overnight trip, say it's just a snack. And there you go. We have tons of these up here. This is the thing we're probably most proud of. One of the things is our hope card. When people are going through addiction, it is overwhelming, to say the least. This has what inpatient, outpatient detox is. It has all the numbers that we know are safe and aren't patient brokering, because we do have patient brokering in the state of New Jersey. What I mean by that is there are some people who are out there kind of pushing people to other states to get treatment and then getting a kickback for some of the stuff they do. But these cards are folded. You may not need them. Maybe someone you know or love might need them one day. We use them, a lot of the police departments we work with take them, because in the state of New Jersey, if you Narcan someone, they do not have to go get medical treatment. They can deny it. And if you Narcan someone, there's only about a half-hour window where they can re-overdose. If there's enough of that in their system. Okay. I have tons of stuff up there. My card is up there. There is an evaluation. I know you want to go, but if you want to phone it up, my boss would love it. If not, that's okay. And you can come up and take pictures and ask me any questions. I know you have a question, sir.
I guess it's a question. It's more of like a topic I want to bring up.
Okay.
Bear with me on this.